Now then, how's it going? So, today we're doing a few mods on the budget PC that I bought. It's not going to have nothing special in it, just, a few upgrades to make it usable. So the part that we're chucking in at the minute is a CIT Blueling 16 LED. I think this is 100mm fans. I've got two of them. Put one at the front, one at the back. Intake and exhaust. It's pretty simple to fit these. Ideally you need to know your computer setup to make sure that you fit in the right size fans to it, because some of them just don't allow them size fans to be fitted. So it's pretty much plug and play, bang in 4 screws. You'll have a Molex connector or some sort of power source that you can use. It's either you can tie it into your board or you can attach it to a Molex. I did the Molex on these mainly just because it's easier for me to set up. Alright, so that's the fan installed. Downside to using these Molexes, as you'll see in a minute, they're pretty cheap quality. When you push them through, it tends to knock the pins out. It's pretty easy to spot if it happens. The pins will be poking up higher than the rest. Just make sure when you're putting them back in that the pins are pushed back into the recesses. You can see there that one's dropped down, and it's basically you have to get something to push it back level. If you don't notice these and you plug it back into your GPU, you'll find that your GPU's not powering on or it won't plug in correctly. It's down to that pin. Easy mistake, but make sure you catch it. So next little mod that I bought is I got some DDR4 HyperX RAM. I originally thought this was Corsair and I wanted it to match what I originally got in there. Bought the wrong one. It's still DDR4, it'll work. It's just better if you match it up. So I'm putting in 8 gig, that means I'll have a total of 16 gig. When chucking in these RAM sticks, they'll only go into your motherboard one way. If you put it in the wrong way and you force it in, you'll damage the pins. And then you'll be getting your hand in your pocket to buy a new motherboard, because you just can't force these in. It'll only go one way. Self-explanatory, one gap's bigger than the other. Use your common sense, look at board. Now, next little upgrade, I'm going to fit a M2 SD card, or whatever you call them. Make sure your motherboard supports this, because I've had them before on mine. It'll support it and I bought them and felt like a great div. So you should have a spacer pin. These M2 cards are all different sizes. My board's got 3 different sizes it can go on. Check it with your M2 card to see if yours is going to fit in and where the spacer needs to go. Make sure that you unplug your PC and you've pressed the button a few times on the power just to drain any existing bits of power that are stuck in there. So when you're putting in these M2 boards, it'll only slot in one way, and you've got to use the specialist screws that come with it. Mine didn't come with any, so I've had to buy some off eBay. They have, little bouncy pads on them. Feels like it's going to pop back out, but hold it in, get it screwed in, and you're good to go. Like I said, make sure you don't drop the screws on the board, because I know there's no power going to it, but I'd hate to think that you get it shorted out. So that's it, get chucked in, tightened up, and that's next little mod done. Now on to the finale. This is my GTX 1070, I think it is. Again, got this off eBay. It was cheap enough to warrant buying. It weren't brand new, it was second hand. I believe this is an 8GB graphics card. Don't know the full specs on it, but you know, it's enough to keep me editing software and having a little go into the gaming side if you need to be. It's also got double HDMIs and 2 display ports as well, which is a bonus. Right, so that's everything built up, that's all the parts installed. I've got a CPU cooler coming. I think I've already published the video, so it'll be on YouTube as well. I'll chuck on a little bit of a gameplay at the end so you can see how it plays. It's not too bad. Like I said, it's mainly for editing, but I will be using this for odd bit of gaming just to get it tried out. What you want to ask, what you want to see? Comment below and I'll see if we can get it done. Let me know what you think to this little build. Let me know what you want to see next. Also, I know you really can't see much on the screen that I'm racing on. It put itself on automatic weather, which chucked it on foggy. Could barely see out my sim, but I just carried on with it.